going to start this video by admitting that this is the fourth attempt to make a really straightforward video. So let's try this. We're going to try, it's the second, or the, not the, it's probably the fifth, okay. But it's not the seventh, so we're doing fine. So 2 sine squared t minus cosine t minus 1 is equal to 0. First thing that we said that we were going to do, we have this whole thing in our head, we've done it so many times now, is we're going to get a replacement value here, aren't we? And we're going to say that 2, and then we're going to take the replacement value for sine squared t from our Pythagorean identities, right, is 1 minus cosine squared t minus cosine t minus 1 is equal to 0. If you're wondering why we did this because we want to be in the same trigonometric function, so it doesn't matter which way you go, but just get into one function, right? Joel? Right? And then how did we know that? We knew that because we've memorized our Pythagorean we've memorized our fundamental identities, right? Including the Pythagorean identities. Going to go ahead and just do some simplification. Going to distribute here and here. Get 2 minus 2 cosine squared t minus cosine t minus 1 is equal to 0. Going to simplify a little bit here. 2 minus 1 is just positive 1, isn't it? Good. From here, we decided that what we would do is we'd like to get a positive coefficient to the lead to the lead term. So we're going to multiply everything by negative 1, right? The whole thing. That turns this positive, and this negative. Is that good math? Right? I did multiply it by the 0, but it had no effect, right? Now we're supposed to what we're supposed to do here, and this is where it gets tricky, is because we're right in the middle of all this trigonometry, but we have to remember that we're still in algebra, right? We're still in the form of algebra. So we have this function here, and this is a quadratic, isn't it? So we know that this factors. I swear to God, somebody just burped in my class. Who was that? It was Josh. Josh, whose father's name is Jesus, from the Philippines. He's a healer of people.
God bless us all.
So what are we going to do here? This factors out to 2 cosine t what? Yeah, good. Minus 1 times, good job, cosine t plus 1, remember, equals 0. So we're going to use the 0 product property here, right? And we know that cosine, in this case, that cosine t must equal 1/2. Here, cosine t must equal negative 1. Right? Now we're going to start doing some more trig here, right? We're going to look at our unit circle and find out when is cosine of t equal to 1/2. And it's equal to 1/2 at. So t equals pi thirds, right? But we have negative formulas, don't we? And those negative formulas tell us that cosine of opposite t is the same. So we want negative pi thirds, also known as 5 pi thirds. So, or t equals 5 pi thirds, doesn't it? And go over here, this happens when? Pi. So t equals pi. And just so we can make this thing go around the unit circle over and over, we're going to put what here? Plus, good, 2 pi in, right? That just makes us go around the circle. So, or t equals 5 pi in, right? Am I doing 5 pi, right? Plus 2 pi in, right? And we'll put a plus 2 pi in here. Is that okay? All right? Wow. That was a lot. Good job. How funny it would be if I wasn't even recording.